Welcome everyone, Dr. Mandell here. It's very easy for us to rev our heart up. Stress, nervousness, anxiety, poor diet, being overweight, that kicks in our sympathetic nervous system. That's our fight or flight. That causes our heart to race, our blood pressure to go sky high. This is when we feel lightheaded and dizzy. We feel horrible when that happens. On the other side of the autonomic nervous system is the parasympathetic system. That helps our body relax as our breathing slows down. It also reduces inflammation. It will lower your heart rate and blood pressure. It will take a tremendous amount of stress off the heart, and it will also help your body deal with stress, anxiety, and fear. So this technique is going to affect cranial nerve 10, the vagus nerve, which is the longest nerve out of all 12 cranial nerves. The name vagus comes from the Latin term wanderer. This is because the vagus nerve wanders from the brain into the organs of the neck, chest, and abdominal area. But what's even more interesting, this vagus nerve is what connects your gut to your brain. Your gut contains 500 million neurons, which are connected to your brain through nerves in your nervous system. So it is this gut-brain complex network, those neurons within the gut, that's always communicating with your brain. So if your mind and body is racing, you feel that jitteriness, that anxiety, difficulty resting, difficulty falling asleep or staying asleep, start doing this technique and you'll retrain the brain. You'll reset that brain to where you start to feel tranquility once again. So let me show you how simple this technique is as we stimulate the vagus nerve, the largest cranial nerve of the body, making the connection between the gut and the brain. We're going to focus on two main areas, our gut and our brain. We'll first work on our gut region. You're going to use your dominant hand, mine is my right, and our contact point on our fingers will be our second and third digits. That's going to put pressure on these particular points that I'm about to show you. So there are three main acupressure points we're going to focus on in the gut. And they are all located 1 inch above the umbilicus or belly button. So you're going to come 1 inch above the belly button. And right in the middle is our first point. And as we come 1 inch to the left, that will be our second point. And if we go back to the middle, then go 1 inch to the right, and that will be our third point. So let's experience this technique together. I want you to feel your umbilicus, come with your dominant hand, the second and third digit, and I want you to come 1 inch above, and I want you to apply pressure. And you're going to keep holding that point for 20 seconds. And as you hold that point, you're going to feel changes up in the facial area. You'll be shocked because you're stimulating the parasympathetic nervous system. You're going to continue to hold it up to 20 seconds. After 20 seconds, come to the left 1 inch and apply pressure again for another 20 seconds. And as you continue to hold it, you may feel different changes anywhere between the gut and the brain. It may be your sinuses, it may be pressure, it may be behind the eyes. Many of you will feel different changes. Then we'll come back to the middle and come 1 inch to the right of that center. You're still 1 inch above the belly button. Now we'll be on the right side, apply pressure in that area for 20 seconds, and you may even experience different changes and different symptoms, and that is all good. Now most of you, like myself, will feel these changes, and they can be different in all of us. But what's going to make this technique exciting now is that we're going to connect the gut and the brain. I want you to get your contact back again above the belly button, 1 inch, and I want you to take your other hand, the second and third digit, and apply it right on the top of the vertex of the skull, in the center, lined up with both ears, right in the center. And as you apply pressure above the belly button, apply pressure downwards on the skull, and just continue applying downward pressure on the skull. Okay, wow, I feel myself winding down. Keep applying pressure. It's going to feel kind of wild. And you can take this other finger down here and move it back to the left and apply pressure there. And then you can go back to the right and apply pressure in there. You can hold them about 20, 20, and 20. But I want you to hold this point a full minute, 1 full minute on the vertex of the skull as you continue to apply pressure downwards and as you explore different points on that abdominal region. You're going to feel great changes as your mind and body winds down. But you must practice this technique to reset the brain. Please share this video with your friends and family. Leave your comments below, and most important, make it a great day. I'm Dr. Alan Mandell.